Today I'm attempting to recreate iconic desserts from Disney movies, but IRL, which is how the kids say in real life, I've been told. We're gonna attempt 5 different desserts from 5 different Disney movies in 5 hours. Can I do it? I don't know, but I've got some guests coming over for a princess party in 5 hours, so I'm gonna serve what I have. The 5 desserts I'm gonna try to recreate today include the gray stuff from Beauty and the Beast, the poison apple from Snow White, Tiana's beignets from The Princess and the Frog, the googly eye cute egg and bacon pudding from Mulan, which we're gonna turn into a sweet rice pudding dish, and finally that giant topsy-turvy cake from Sleeping Beauty. Can I do it? I don't know. This is a crazy challenge.
We need to talk about my absolutely unhinged grocery shopping list. I look probably crazy in this grocery store.
Like 5 desserts in 5 hours seems impossible. So this should be a fun video. Time to live my princess fantasy. Let's get cooking. All right, so my first challenge is the gray stuff from Beauty and the Beast. Try the gray stuff. It's delicious. Don't believe me, ask the dishes. They can sing, they can dance. After all, this is France, and the dinner's here is never second best. I played Lumiere, as we've talked about on this channel, in my high school production of Beauty and the Beast. I feel like every homosexual played Lumiere in a high school production of Beauty and the Beast. Comment below if you're one of them. I've tried the gray stuff at Disney World when I was there filming with the Try Guys. We went to the Be Our Guest restaurant.
It's delicious.
Do you remember that cheese pull I did on that French onion soup? I got the cheese so high and so long that I had to stand on my chair and like pull it up. It was amazing. The gray stuff was great. It was basically, it tasted like a cookies and cream mousse. So we're gonna try to recreate that. I found a recipe online that was really simple. This is definitely our most simple recipe today. All right, so the first step is I'm going to combine Jell-O pudding, both a whole packet of French vanilla and then 2 tablespoons of chocolate pudding mix in a bowl with some milk. I'm also gonna add a little bit of gelatin to this. I just took a packet of gelatin and mixed it with a bit of water, let it bloom. And we're just gonna add like half a packet in. It's not giving gray, it's giving something else. So hopefully the crushed Oreo cookies make it gray, because this is literally called the gray stuff, not the brown stuff. Okay, so I'm putting 15 Oreos in my food processor and blending them up. This food processor. Why did I buy the world's smallest food processor? Okay, so this is still looking like literal poop. Can we say that? Place your bets. Do you think this is gonna turn gray when I add the Cool Whip? See if I can get out of one big. Okay, now I'm feeling like it may very well turn gray. Let's see. Yeah, it's kind of gray. It definitely doesn't look like anymore, which is great news. I'm gonna take this piping bag with a star tip and fill it up with my gray stuff. Oh, look at it, it's got a little light. All right, we're gonna put the entire Lumiere in the fridge. Chill break, it's a chill break, yeah. Okay, so far so good. I'm pretty proud of the gray stuff. Hopefully it continues to go this well and nothing goes wrong today. Guys, I screwed these apples up. Next up, we're moving on to Snow White. So they sell at Disneyland a poison apple. It's like a red candy apple with a drip of like green in the shape of a skull. But I was watching the movie and it's actually not a green drip on the apple. It's like a pearly iridescent white skull.
Turn red.
So basically this is a candy apple recipe with a little extra piping and detailing with some candy chocolates at the end. Okay, so the first thing we're gonna do is take a large saucepan and stir in sugar, corn syrup, and water. We're gonna bring this mixture to a boil and basically create a really hard candy. Okay, so this is a candy thermometer. It's basically a thermometer that can get really, really, really hot. And we're going up to over 300 degrees here. This is the time I'm gonna take my red food dye and just add a couple drops to make it really bright red. We want this to be a bright red apple like Snow White eats. All right, now for the fun part. Look how cute these apple like sticks are. So I'm going to put them in each of my apples. So we got to 310. So I'm gonna take this off. All right, let's dip our first apple. I set them too close to each other and they melted into each other. That is not what the beautiful apple looks like in Snow White. So what I'm gonna try to do, this is the best looking apple. So I'm gonna take this microplane and try to shave down the nasty sides. The good news about this is a lot of this apple will be covered with chocolate. So as long as I get this flush, I think it'll be good to cover with chocolate. In cake making, sometimes you just have to cover your gnarly mistakes. All right, well, if I have time, I'll redo it. Like, that's not what it looks like in the movie. Okay, here's the thing, that looks awful. So I am gonna try to redo this if I have more time, but right now I don't have time. So this is pearl white, sort of like a shiny edible dust that I'm gonna dust on the apple to make it voluminous, illuminate.
Ugly.
People often ask me if I like to cook as much as I like to bake. I do like to cook, but after a long day of baking, messing up my kitchen, cleaning everything, the last thing I wanna do is dirty another dish, and that's why I am so grateful to Uber Eats for bringing me food and making it so that I don't have to make a mess of the kitchen again. Uber Eats is very easy to use, there's lots of food options, and I never accidentally skip a meal and get hangry, because I'm a monster when I don't eat. Just ask my boyfriend. Whenever I'm on set, I order Uber Eats for lunch for both me and the crew behind the camera, and today we are ordering from my favorite poke spot. Thank you so much to Uber Eats for sponsoring this video, and if you want to get your hands on your own Uber Eats, you can check out the description below or scan the QR code that's right next to me. And make sure you use code Jonny15 at checkout to get $15 off your first order. As long as your first order is $20 or more, you get that 15 bucks off. And now, back to our video. All right, next up we're gonna make Tiana's beignets. Beignets are my favorite. New Orleans is my favorite food city in America. So I'm gonna take some active dry yeast and put it in some water. The water has to be between 110 and 115 degrees for yeast to activate. And then I'm also going to add the sugar into this because sugar actually helps with the development of yeast as well. Sugar. And then I'm gonna go to my stand mixer and beat some eggs until they're smooth. And then I'm gonna add in vanilla and evaporated milk. And then I'm gonna beat this up and add in some bread flour, which is the base of a beignet, and mix that with my yeasty, watery mixture until it's all incorporated. Okay, here is our dough. I'm pretty happy with that. It smells yeasty. It's smooth and cohesive. Okay, so I'm gonna cover this up and pop it in the fridge for like at least 2 hours. Okay, we're moving on to my favorite princess's recipe, Mulan's rice pudding. Now, I know it isn't rice pudding in the movie.
You get porridge.
A cute bowl of rice with like a bacon mouth and fried egg eyes. But I thought it would be fun to try to turn this into a sweet dish. So we're gonna make rice pudding. So I cooked some rice last night and we're gonna add it to a pot with some milk and sugar. Okay, so I've been stirring this rice pudding mixture for about 15 minutes and it's really thick now. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna add in our eggs and our butter, our vanilla, all of our fun flavors. I'm gonna put cinnamon and nutmeg. But first I need to temper the eggs because if I put raw egg in this mixture, I'll get scrambled eggs. And we don't want that in our rice pudding. So I'm gonna pour the eggs in a bowl. So I'm gonna put a bit of our hot rice mixture in our eggs just to introduce some heat to them before we put them directly into the hot liquid mixture. Incorporating heat slowly will make it so that we don't fry these eggs. Eggs in. Mix that up. We'll add some vanilla and then a bunch of cinnamon and some nutmeg. Ooh, she's thickened up. Okay, we're gonna fill up our bowl with our rice pudding. Oh yeah! Now what we have to do is make the smiley face. So we're gonna fry some eggs and fry 1 strip of bacon. Hey, that's not bad for your first try. Last thing we gotta do for the rice pudding is fry some eggs. Let's see how many eggs it takes me to get 2 perfect googly eyes. Quite happy with that. Looks like an eye, right? Okay, now that our eggs are finished cooking, we'll put the eggs and bacon on the pudding. Okay, so actually that looks great. Honestly, 10 out of 10. I'm happy with this.
Okay, let's get this show on the road.
Okay, the last dessert we're gonna make today is our Sleeping Beauty Topsy-Turvy cake. You know that crazy. She baked it. She baked that cake and it was toppling over.
Well, what do you think of it?
This cake might topple over today as well. So last night I baked some cake layers. I did vanilla cake, but I'm realizing I don't know what the flavor of that cake was in Sleeping Beauty. A one bowl recipe is God's gift to baking. I highly recommend you look up one bowl recipes if you're a novice baker, because you don't have to get a bunch of bowls messy. Is Sleeping Beauty over the age of 21? Because I made champagne buttercream. Maybe I should call customer service, ask how old's Sleeping Beauty?
Thank you for calling the Disneyland Resort. My name's who do I have the pleasure of speaking with?
Hi, my name's well, my last name's Garfinkel, but that's what my friends call me.
Yeah, how can I assist you?
I've got a strange question. We've been my family's been arguing, not fighting, like not fist fight or anything, but we've been arguing and we thought we'd call Disney to see if you guys could settle it. Do you know how old Sleeping Beauty or like Princess Aurora is?
That I honestly do not. I can try to look for you. Yeah, in our little information area, it says that in Sleeping Beauty, Princess Aurora is 16 years old.
Dang, so she can drive a car. Oh, sorry.
Placed a curse on her on her 16th birthday.
Oh, that's sad. She has so much more to live for.
Of course. I hope that solves the family mishap and everybody is content.
Oh, my wife's going to be pissed. Oh, Mrs. Garfinkel's going to be mad, but it's fine. She's married to a gay man, so she's already mad all the time.
Other than that, we do have our survey. I'd love the feedback and have a
I
magical
will.
week.
Before the sun sets on her 16th birthday.
So I also made some Princess Pink champagne flavored buttercream. So though this is gonna look like one layer of cake on the Sleeping Beauty cake, ours is actually gonna have 2 layers. And then we're gonna cover it with fondant and make it look like a single tier of cake. This is sort of like my cartoon cake I make all the time. We have an hour left in this challenge. I have a lot of work to do because I have to repeat this process multiple times for every tier of cake, cover it in fondant, stack them, make it topsy-turvy, decorate it. Will I be able to do this in time? Honestly, we need a Disney miracle. Now the cool thing about this cake is it looks ugly, like that's the whole point. It's like droopy and saggy and all that stuff. It can be perfectly imperfect, which I love. Okay, I gotta chill this, cover it in fondant, and do that 8 more times. Okay, I've got this vanilla cake colored fondant. I like these big rolling pins for rolling out fondant. They're totally flat, so they'll roll your fondant really flat. All right, we're gonna drape this fondant over the cake. Then we're just gonna smooth it. Who's the oldest Disney princess? We're gonna cut off the excess fondant. Woo! Okay, 45 minutes left on the clock.
Oh, that clock.
All right, there's 1 layer. We gotta repeat this 8 more times. I'm not gonna make you watch all that. That's boring. Let's do some Disney magic. Okay, so I've got all 8 cakes here. I'm gonna build them up in like a crazy, kooky, tipsy-turvy way. It's gonna be like Alice in Wonderland, except it's Sleeping Beauty. So I'm gonna use white candy melts to help glue the layers together, as well as a ton of dowels that I'm gonna stick through. Do not slam someone's face into this cake. This is a PSA. People are taking their friends' faces and slamming them into birthday cakes with dowels in them, poking their eyes out on their birthday. Okay, I'm pretty happy with this. I just hope it doesn't fall before my friends get here. Next, I have to cover it in blue ganache to make it look like it did in the movie. What do you guys think? Do you like this? It's looking messy. Never make 5 Disney's desserts in 5 hours. Okay, I'm gonna pipe on the final details, stick some candles in, put the broom on, and we'll be done. Let's see if that's possible. That looks awesome. Okay, time to make a birthday wish. Quickly, we're gonna make some beignets. Never made beignets before, so not sure how this is gonna go. Okay, I'm gonna cut these into 2.5-inch squares. All right, we're at 360 degrees on our oil. We're gonna drop our beignet in. Okay, that's pretty good, I think. Yeah, that looks good. And look at Tiana had a big tray full of beignets. All right, what do we think? Is it giving Tiana? You guys, welcome to my home. Hi.
The headband.
This is where. Welcome to Snow White's cottage. I have 7 men locked in my bedroom right now. No big deal.
Single?
Guys, I've got a really special surprise for you today.
What is it? Why are we here?
So I invited you to my princess party for a very special reason. I have recreated 5 iconic desserts from Disney movies. And you get to try all 5 of them. You're gonna rank them, and you have to agree on a ranking between 1 and 5.
So this is hard, but we can do it.
Okay, close your eyes.
Okay.
All right, our first dish is here. Open your eyes.
Oh!
So this is.
Is that cake?
No, it's not cake. So
Oh,
up
none
top,
of it's cake.
Lumiere is holding 2 little dishes of the gray stuff. Try the gray stuff. It's delicious.
Delicious. Don't believe me.
Ask the dishes.
Okay, hello, Mrs.
So the
Potts.
gray stuff, I'm not going to give you any details. I'm just going to make it magical.
Well, also, is this really chip? Because I don't see a chip. I actually don't know. Is this like problematic to say? You be the judge. John thinks that Chip's name should be Crackhead.
Yes.
Because
Tell him why. It's very simple.
Chip is the absence of cup.
Yep.
He or she or they
Is-
are crackhead.
Yes. So Chip is what falls off. He is a crackhead.
So you think there's also something running around that's like a little chip?
Yeah.
Mama, there's a girl in the castle.
Bone apple tea. And you can be brutally honest.
It tastes like cookies and cream.
No, it's so good.
All right. So what are we thinking on this one?
5.
5.
Wow. Okay.
Done.
Starting strong.
I feel like the last couple of times we've done this,
Yeah.
I've been pretty hard on you. So
Okay. No, you know what it is? She's worried about the commenters. Remember what they called you last time? Snot. Someone called her a snobalob.
No,
It's a snobble.
I don't know. This next saucy little dessert might just kill ya. Open your eyes.
Oh,
It's Snow White's poison apple.
I am allergic to raw apples. You know that, right?
It's pretty.
The shiny is fun, but that face is. Do it again.
I don't like.
Snow White's house is crazy. Oh, it's crunchy sounding. Oh, it's gonna be.
Uh-oh.
I don't like. No. It's a me thing. It's like very saccharine.
Yeah.
I like chocolate.
Yeah.
So there's.
You just want an apple.
Yes. I don't want to be eating now.
All right. Well, there we go. So keep in mind looks and taste.
Okay.
What would you give it?
A 2.
Okay, that's fair. Okay. This next one is from one of the newer Disney movies, but not too new. Open your eyes in 3, 2.
Yay!
Sorry, I did
No,
open
it was
my
good. Okay, so these are some beignets. Now I will say they were
There's
piping hot. They were
also-
piping hot about 30 minutes ago, so now they're going to be a little cold.
Bon appetit.
Bon appetit.
I just breathed out and got sugar everywhere.
I wish they were hot.
But they're really good still.
Like the actual beignet is like very bland.
Totally.
And I love that it's not sweet.
I'm gonna give it a 4 though.
I'm giving it a 4 because it should have come right out of the oven hot.
And you guys can open your eyes. Okay, now I know what you're thinking. Rice with a bacon and egg face, not dessert. This is a cinnamon rice pudding.
Okay,
I
smell.
love rice pudding.
Smell. It smells like Christmas.
Wait, okay.
Look is adorable.
The cinnamon.
I love it. I mean, oatmeal's my favorite food, so.
Okay, so what do we give this?
4.
4.
Stand still, don't move, don't move, don't move,
Hey,
don't move.
literally not.
Okay, so this is our last dessert,
Okay.
and this one is hopefully the showstopper, okay? Ready, set,
Oh.
open your eyes.
It's the cake! It's the cake they make for her birthday!
This is Princess Aurora's birthday cake
This
that's
is
sloppy and falling apart, and then they have to perform magic on it and make it good.
Just do it like it says here in the book.
This cake, I took the artistic liberty to, instead of having it be just like vanilla with blue frosting, on the inside it's actually vanilla bean cake with champagne buttercream.
No, give me it.
But it's not real champagne. Okay, bone apple tea.
Oh, the strawberry's really fun.
Strawberry?
Never mind.
No, it's champagne. Does it taste like strawberry?
Yeah. I mean, it doesn't taste like champagne.
It's a champagne extract.
That's weird.
Yeah, they taste like strawberry.
I like it, but
It's just like not your best cake that
Okay,
I've had.
fair. Okay, so rank this.
3.
I guess 3.
I agree. I think the cake part is light and buttery and fluffy.
Me too.
All right, so let's recap.
Our favorite was the gray stuff, and our least favorite was the candy apple.
Yeah, that's fine. So the poison apple, it was poison.
I'm not really allergic to apples.
All right, well, thank you so much for doing this.
thank
and thank you for being my friend. I know I'm a lot.
Aw, you're beautiful and perfect.
Did you have fun today?
I loved today.
I had a lot of fun.
Yeah.
I got to wear a princess dress.
Can we put the beignets back in the oven? It's gonna be a bit hot.
Let's get the beignets back in the oven. We'll see you next time. You know what to say at the end of a video, right?
See you next time.
Like
and subscribe.
You got it!